Hello guys, Deb here with Art and Grace. Come on in. How is everybody? Did you guys just watch Miss Jim? She is so talented. I love watching her. It's really fun to see her and Justin together. So if you're not following Miss Jim, you need to be. Guys, this is my portion for the fundraiser for the Knott County Tourism in Kentucky. We're raising money today. So you're going to get a great craft project from start to finish, a full step-by-step painting and glass and resin art. So come on in, and at the end, if you choose to, you can bid to win it, and if not, you're welcome to donate. We definitely are taking in donations. We are not handling any money. Your money will directly be donated to that organization, so we don't touch the money. Let's see. This event is held by Miss Jim Ellis Fisher, which is Crafting with the Old Woman. It's a cute little name. And Lisa Wilson Spencer, The Shack in the Back. I wanted to get those names and businesses right because I have a hard time with that. And I don't think my link stuck. Okay, so if one of you are watching Lisa, maybe you can put in the link for the tourism, for the donations, and I will pin it if I see it. Let me get this pulled up. How are you guys doing today? I'm going to go back and answer all your questions. I always go back and read through the comments, so they go pretty fast, and I don't have a reader. So if I miss you saying hi or asking a question, I'll always go back and read everyone. Good morning, Grace. Hi, Patty Melts. Hi, Peggy Scott. Denise, Carol, Michelle, Carol Kirtley, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Be sure to come in as your business, Mary. Hi, Lisa and Beth. Thank y'all for being here. We want to get this spread out so that as many people as can be a part of this event by donating and just getting it sprinkled out. That will help, because if you're not able to donate, that's okay. But you may know somebody who would like to. Maybe you don't even know, but they've got family in Kentucky and just feel led to donate. So hello, Tamara, Jackie, Susan. Hi, Bashana, Lynn. Hi, Kathy, Myrna, Grace. I think I got everybody who said hi. Hi, Christy. So when I think of fall, I think of sunflowers. And I've done a few sunflower projects, but I'm going to do one today on this wood frame. So this came from Target, and some of you have bought these before. They come in a little kit with some little pieces like this. And I've told my friends that watch me on the regular that I love to buy these and then just take these pieces out if I don't want to use them, because I love the frame. It was $3. So when you see these are a great item to grab at Target. The reason I like them is they've got the little picture hangers on there already for you, so they're just ready to go. So I grabbed up about, maybe 10 of these and have used them all year long. I got these last year at all about this time, so they may have them again. I'm looking over here at my iPad if you're wondering, but hello, Cindy and Emma and Myrna and Susan, and I hate missing anybody who said hi to me. Hi, Melissa, Petra. Hi, Justin. But I promise I will go back and be sure I see everybody that was here. Hi, Carol. Okay, let's get started. I want to give y'all a painting that you can do. I love sharing easy projects that, in the end, it's not going to look super easy. But I teach art and crafts, mainly art and glass art. Here are some of the things we have made recently. Let's see, go over there. We've got lots of scarecrows. We did the cutest little spider last night, guys. So you want to look, if you like Dollar Tree kind of projects, look at last night's live, because it came out super cute, and it literally cost me $3 from the Dollar Tree. Everything was from Dollar Tree. So, okay, ready? Yay! I'm glad you're here, Sheila, and it's a great one to see because we're going to do the whole process, start to finish. So if you have to leave for any reason, it'll be a good one to come back to, so maybe save it, or sometimes I share them to my page so that I can see them later, but whatever you want to do. Let's see, guys. Oh, it just drives me nuts to not be able to chat with you guys. So for the background, I should let you guys pick, because I often let you guys kind of help me design, especially since we're going to be donating this one today, or auctioning it. But we're going to have a pretty sunflower on here. What color would you like the background? Y'all give me your, like if I was to get it, this is what I would want. So y'all let me know. And I'm going to look here. Hi, Tamara. Let's see if I've missed anybody. Oh, I love that spider. I mean, I'm not one for decorating for Halloween, but it turned out super cute. So it is on my front door. I liked it. Yes. I'm sorry. In the description of this video, it explains we are coming together, a bunch of crafters, to raise money for those in Kentucky who have had the flooding and lost so much. And I know that it's going on in Mississippi, and we have so many things going on all over the country. So just be watching, watch all of these creatives, because there may be more events to come that you can be a part of or help with. So, we all love to pitch in when help is needed. So Amber says purple. Let's see, blues or teals, Christy said. Hi, let's see. Hi, Carol Ruth. Loved your craft last night. If you've missed any of the crafts, you want to go to the group, which is also in the description of this video. And everybody's saying blue, and I had a teal pulled. But everybody can go to the description. Ooh, that's a pretty one too. Periwinkle in the video, and go to the group so that you can see all of the crafts that you missed yesterday. There was a whole full day yesterday. Oh, y'all, now that we're thinking about it. So blue, teal, let me just see what everybody's saying. Purple, blue, a lot of purples. I see another purple. Purple, navy blue. I think I like that blue. Let's do blue. I almost always do teal, but let's do blue. Well, periwinkle. Oh, y'all, this is the hardest thing for me, is to choose a color. I love color, and most of my stuff is very colorful. So when you're going to work with glass and resin, and this is just for anybody who is interested, if you don't want to, it's okay. But I have already sealed this wood, because wood is going to soak up all of your resin, or not all of it, but it will soak it up. So it will change your design if you're not careful. So I have already put on a sealer on the bottom of this. You can always go to my website, and I have a page that says, my favorite supplies, and you can see what I use. I'm not trying to sell you on anything, because it doesn't matter to me what you use, but you can see what I use personally and then make a decision. And so now I'm just to the painting phase, since I've already done my sealer, pre-sealer, I guess I call it. So we can just get this blue on here. You guys, we need to get this spread out. We need a few more eyeballs on here. I'm so glad that everybody's here and willing to come and support this important cause. And if you're not able to, like I said, it's okay. No worries. I was thinking earlier, as many people as are on these lives, let's say that we have 100 people watching, if we all gave $5, that's $500. It's so, sometimes we feel so overwhelmed, like, well, I can't do much. But you don't have to. You can literally do a donation of $5, and all added together between the 2 days, it's going to be a lot. So thank you guys for sprinkling. I want to do Lisa and Miss Jim proud, and I want to have a good group for them. If you are not already in Miss Jim's group, you should be. It is, let me just be sure, it's called Crafting Fun with the Old Woman. And again, it is up in the description of this video if you want to just click and go to it. And of course, you can always do a quick search. The seal of Kentucky is white, gray, blue, and brown. Okay, that's awesome, Mary. Thanks for telling me. White, gray, blue, and brown. What color blue? And I'm sorry if I have missed. Thank y'all. Thank you, Dina. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all helping me get the word out. This I was thinking this might be a good time, for everybody to take a break. I know I always need a mid-morning break, and so it is 11 o'clock here in the Fort Worth area. Where are you guys watching from? If I don't know you, I would love for you to put that in there. Just state. You don't have to give me your home address or anything. Just tell me what state you're in. I'm again in South Fort Worth, and my page is Art and Grace if you are watching me inside the group. And if you enjoy easy art and crafts, I'd love for you to give me a follow. Hello, Sandy. Oh, hi, Amber. I see your comment. I think it's just that there's too many for me to watch since I'm painting. It's, I just can look up every so often. Okay, I see Kentucky and Louisiana, Indiana in the house. Hi, Lisa. How are you this morning or afternoon? So, yeah, I hate that, but I do go back. So go ahead and comment or ask questions, and I will go back and see every one of them. I even will go back, a couple of days later, I go check to see, because I'll tell you, sometimes we don't see all of our comments. I don't know what happens, but that's just the way it is. So I think this is going to be gorgeous with a blue frame, and I am just painting the whole thing blue. We could, X out our design and go around it, but this blue will be really pretty underpainting for our sunflowers, so I'm fine with it. We're just going to do the whole thing blue and make it easy. New York, Alabama, Eastern Kentucky. Robin, I'm glad you're here. Did you have damage? Michigan. Oh, good, Denise, you're in Dallas. That is where my son is. We keep trying to get him over to Fort Worth, but his girlfriend is in Plano, so he's not going for it. He's in Addison, and she's in Plano. So I've been trying to sell Fort Worth for a long time. Okay, so let's see. We've got a pretty good base coat on here. I'm going to dry this. Alabama, Miss Jim. I sure enjoyed getting to see you with Justin, and what a great trip that was. I'm sure you are still recovering, and I know you're feeling under the weather, so prayers for you that you only have a cold and can get well quickly. I think you burn the candle at both ends. I think we need to give Miss Jim some love and tell her to have some self-care, and after this event, you take a day or two off. We can all help in, pitch in if we need to, right? Justin, Virginia. Yeah, Justin, we all had a lot of fun watching you guys, and I have loved to see y'all's friendship. Justin is such a supportive man to all of us. If you know Justin, you know that. I mean, I'm not telling anybody anything they don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, we don't see all our comments, do we, Carol? Hello, Suge in the South Carolina, Idaho, Arkansas, Nebraska. I think I saw those. Oklahoma, yeah. We have lots of friends in Oklahoma. We were there for a few years. My daughter is the only person in our family that was born in Oklahoma. So we have a little Okie in our family. Hi, Charlotte. How are you feeling today, friend? Justin is precious. I don't know if he likes us saying, Justin, you're precious. He is a friend to all. Just the best heart. Now listen, I will go and paint this frame, this part of it, but I don't think I want it blue. I'm not sure, so that's why I left it off. I might do it brown. I just kind of want to see how it all comes together at the end, but don't worry, I promise it'll be painted. Oh, Arla, I hope you're feeling better today, friend. Getting your therapy done and all that stuff. Hi, Cynthia. You too. I hope Jerry's doing good. Okay. You do have to have this totally dry before you do your resin work. So let me just be sure and I get that said. And when you're painting, if you'll just squeeze out all the excess paint, you can, then your water won't get as dirty. Okay, let's go to do the sunflower. I'm going to show y'all easy sunflower kind of design and painting here. And if you, let's see, darn, I should have put that somewhere. I'm going to go ahead and type it here at, let's see, hold up. I could have asked, but then I asked too much of you guys. My sweet VIP members are always in here, and I'll say, does anybody know, and before I know it, 5 of them have put it. Okay, if you would like the tracer for the design I'm fixing to paint, here is what you text the ampersand sign, new tracer to that number, and there. And then ladies, if y'all want to put the link in for the fundraiser in a little bit, I'll tell you when so that I can be watching for it. Then we will get that next. But anyway, I love to, all of my members in my group, which is the Art and Craft VIPs, get the tracers free all the time. So anything I paint, they're going to get a tracer for. Okay, so we're just going to do a sunflower design, and I'm just going to kind of quickly decide how I want it with this white paint. And I know I need to, if it's not good when I look at it, I will fix it before I paint it, because I know I'm upside down, and sometimes sometimes it's hard, it's just harder to do upside down, let's face it. But I like for you guys to see what I'm doing, because I think it makes it seem easier. When I can literally watch someone do something, I'm like, I can do that. So that is my goal, is to show people how easy and relaxing art can be. And you already know that. If you're a crafter, that's a form of art. And so I love both. I started with crafting, and I still craft a lot, and have always made things for our home and things. So, okay, now I'm going to turn this toward me, but you saw how easy this is to do. I see Tony in the house, and I see a Sybil that y'all are saying hi to. Hello, Sybil. And sorry if I'm missing other people. Okay, yes, I do want to enlarge this. So we're going to bring it all the way to the edges. We want this sunflower to be bold and pretty. So that's all I'm doing, is just kind of enlarging it. Now that, once you can look at it, you're like, okay, that was too small. So let's go on out here with this. But you see, simple, guys. You can do it. And that's what I love to teach people, is you can absolutely do this. And here, out of habit, I'm starting to fill it in, but I really don't have to, because we're going to, we've got this as an underpainting, so we're totally fine. So let's get some brown. I'm just going to do the center with some browns, a tad dot of black, and I'll probably put in a little yellow, like an ochre color. I am using Deco Art paints. They're my favorite. I use them every day. And in fact, let me tell you the names. Cinnamon Stick, Antique Gold. We did the background in primary blue, and of course black, white, the basics. Excuse me, I think that's all I need right now. this brown is not the one that I thought I pulled. So I might see, I don't see it handy, so I'm just going to go for this one. So this is way too cinnamon for what I'm wanting. I really wanted a brown. So I'm just going to add a dot of black to it and darken it up. So now we've got a brown. So you don't have to buy all the colors like I do. I do buy all the colors because I just love color and I love testing them out and all that. But see, you just make your own. And we're just going to fill this part in. Let me know if you paint, if you enjoy art, or are you just a crafter? I don't mean just a crafter by any means, because we know crafting is amazing and not easy either. I try to mix it up and do, you know, some of each. But if you don't know me, my mom had Alzheimer's, and art was what really helped me when she was at her worst. And if you've been through that, you know what I mean about it. It's heartbreaking. It just rips your heart out to see them that way. So I've got a base of this brown, and I'm going to speckle in a little bit of black. Just kind of speckle it in with this. This is a round brush, probably a number 6. It is a number 6. Speckling in that black. Kind of go back to my browns. And so, you know, as she was progressing with her illness, and I was, you know, so busy with work and her and other things that I was getting just so stressed out. Art is what really just helped me. And so that's why I just really encourage anybody, if they have a lot of stress or just need a hobby that's relaxing, and crafts is the same way. I mean, I almost use the words simultaneously, or, you know, I don't know that word. But anyway, you know, I kind of consider it all the same thing, because it's all using your creative side of your brain, and it will keep you from worrying because you're focused on what you're doing. It just activates a different part of your brain. Okay, so there we go. Y'all still with me? Let's see here. I just minimized the screen by accident. Mostly paint. Yes, we are praying for your father, Justin. I don't always message you, but I pray for him daily, and I always think, I hope he knows that we care. Glad y'all are here. Hi, Sussy or Susie. Will you let me know? I think I've asked you before, and I don't know if you ever answered me. Is it Susie? Somebody may know and can tell me. I'm going to wipe off my brush, but I'm not going to remove all the brown. I just wiped it off. Now we're ready to do our petals. And guys, easy peasy, okay? So I am going to get out my ochre again, or sorry, summer squash. This is summer squash. I have a yellow ochre that is a really good color, but I did grab the summer squash. Any of these yellows will work. I'm going to do a little bit of orange. I love you guys. I love looking up and seeing the comments. You're chit-chatting with each other. You're praying for each other. It's amazing. This is called jack-o'-lantern orange. It's just perfect for this time of year. I'm going to pull a little cadmium yellow. Yes, it is so de-stressing for sure. Hi, Brenda. I saw that pass by, and it just registered that I saw you and didn't say hi. All of you guys that are saying hi, I'm so sorry that I'm not answering you, but I will. And I'm going to put out a little of that cinnamon. Okay, so we're going to have fun. Here's where you can just go nuts. You can do whatever you want to. Hi, Chris. How are you? So glad to have you today. So I'm going to go into my cinnamon. This is just one way to paint a sunflower. There are a million ways, and I've taught other ways, but this is the easiest one that I know of for people that, you know, maybe don't paint a lot, and it just comes out good every time. So get that cinnamon and then go into a yellow. And we've just loaded our brush with both colors. I'm actually going to do a little more. And I'm going to put it down and press and then release it as I come up. So back in the cinnamon, back in the yellow, put it down and just release. Now this little part right here at the corner is not easy because we're kind of coming down a corner, and I'll need to fix that. But you see the process is, for our first layer, we're just pressing down and pulling it up and kind of coming into a point. Okay. And we will go back at the end and kind of go over these edges. So don't worry about that. You can do the flowers first, but I just like to get kind of the, I don't know, I just do it Deb's way, and I like to see the design kind of coming together. So I always tend to do that first. But you're just layering these colors, but not over blending. So that way you get the dimension in your flowers, because you're seeing all the different colors that you're using. Hi, Andrea. Thank you so much. Hi, Debbie. Yes, yes. Hi, Patty. How is everybody today? You guys let me know what you're doing today and how your day is going. And thank you for being here. You know, even like I said, if you can't donate today, that's okay. But being here and letting Facebook know that this is an important event and that you're enjoying it. And that's why people will say, you know, spread the hearts and those things, is because we know that Facebook will show more people if you're enjoying it. So even if you're not enjoying it and you do that, that would greatly help us. But I hope that you're enjoying it. Back into the cinnamon and back into this yellow. And we're just going to go all the way around the flower, and I try not to overdo. So like once I put it down, I try to leave it alone and just go to the next little space. Does that make sense? So I want all of these colors to sit there. If I went back over it over and over, then it would blend and become one color, and it wouldn't be as pretty. So yes, exactly, Denise. Hi, Linda from Indiana. If you haven't told me where you're watching from, no addresses, just tell me the state. I'm just curious. I think it's fun. And when I go back and read all the comments, I like to see where we reached, you know, just where everybody is. And sometimes you think, you know, oh, I didn't know there was a crafter in Maine. You know, we don't see Maine a lot, so it's just kind of fun to see who's here. And I am going to get out a little more of my cinnamon color. I know it's looking a little dark right now, but it won't. We're just going to, and it can, you know, if you like that, then keep going with it. A wedding journal book. Oh, that's so sweet. I would love to see that. Oops, I went into the wrong color, but that's okay. It's all going to get on there. So pressing down, lifting off, pressing down, lifting off. And then just kind of fill it in, but try not to, you know, go over what you've already done too much. You might have to a little bit. And again, this is just a round brush, and I say it all the time, let your brush do the work. But if you choose the right brush, then it makes painting much easier. And trying to go down on this tip. Now let me kind of clean it up. Usually when I look at it myself, I can kind of clean it up a little bit. Hi, Mindy. Glad you're here. Hi, Clara. I'm so glad y'all came this morning. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Carol. Oh, good. Sunflowers are awesome. Listen, you guys do this. You know, paint one. Just get a mixed media book if you don't have one. And I'm just going to kind of clean up my tips that were hard to see the way I had it. Get a mixed media book and practice, and you will be so surprised at what you can do. And I have people all the time message me pictures of what they did and said, I've never painted one thing before, and look what I did. And I'm like, oh, that's great. I show easy designs to you guys because I want you to try it and I want you to love it, you know? So just next time you're at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, or go to Amazon and get a little mixed media book. You want 140-pound paper for acrylic paint. and then you could just paint this sunflower. So you don't have to start off, you know, with anything major. Or go to the Dollar Tree and get a canvas. They're $1.25, and you can actually paint on a canvas. I just know I threw away a lot of canvases when I started, and you know, mixed media book will do the trick. Okay, so we got those cleaned up and we're good to go. And some people might leave it just like it is, but I'm going to go ahead and add another layer. I'm using a different brush. This one has a better tip. It's a better cleaner tip, you know, like it's a newer brush, and it's a number 5, so it's a little bit smaller than my first one. And I'm going to dip it into the orange just a little bit. I don't want much orange, and then I'm going to roll it into that cadmium yellow. And I might even need a little white, but I'm going to try with this first and just kind of come back and add some of this yellow and see how it brightens it up. I'm just going over it without over blending. So I want this yellow on here, but I don't want to do too much to change what I've already got. So just adding in this yellow gives you even more dimension to your petals. And this style will work on any flower. So if you don't like sunflowers, but you like, you know, roses, try using multiple colors. You know, multiple pinks or reds or whatever it is you're using. But I'm trying to have a light touch and just kind of come on top of what I've done in spots, not cover the whole thing. Okay, let me hold that up. Oh, Lori, no apologies, my friend. I'm glad you're here. Dina, you can do it. You've already painted the beautiful, was it hibiscus? I can't remember what you painted now, but you can paint. So this is easy, I promise. Easy, easy. Honestly, I think this is easier than a stencil. I don't know, maybe it's just because I enjoy painting so much that it's, you know, just easy to me, but I promise there's lots of people who've never painted who have told me your instructions were easy, I did them, and you know, and I recommend like on YouTube, I have a YouTube channel and I just throw all of my lives over there. It's easier to find videos on YouTube to me, so you can go there and just find one you like and then paint with it, and just stop it when you need to slow down and fast forward past chit-chatting and all that. I'm just kind of cleaning it up where it needs a little bit of cleanup, like here on the edges. Okay, now I like to add a little blue to my center, and so I'm going to tap off this blue, but I am just going to pop it on here and when I say blue, whatever my background is, I'll bring into the flower. So I'm just tapping this blue into the flower, and it pulls it all together. You're not going to notice it really, especially, and I forget, we're going to put glass over this. But if you were not going to put glass over it, by adding that background into that, it just kind of, your eye just sees it, just makes it cohesive. I'm going to add just a tad of this copper here and there to kind of lighten it up. Again, this won't show once we add the glass, but for those who want to just paint it, you know, try adding these colors and it really lights it up. And then I'm going to tap into my, this is the antique gold that I'm tapping into, and add just a tiny bit of that. And if you get too much, you think, oh, that's just too bright, then just go back over it with a little brown. And I'm mixing my copper with my black to get that darker brown. So you can kind of go back over it with that. But anyway, it makes your middle part really interesting. Yeah, that blue is a really pretty blue. Deco Art colors, I don't care what kind you use. I don't care about, it doesn't matter to me, but the Deco Art paint is really great coverage, and I just wait for it to go on sale and then I stock up. You can get it for $1 a bottle at Michael's when they have a good sale. So kind of keep your eyes open if you want to try it and do that. Okay, let's pull our flower. See how we have our edges now kind of overlapping? So I'm just going to take a tiny dot of black into my copper and get that dark brown color again. And we're going to go back over those edges and just feather. So I'm just going to kind of feather along the edges, just tapping it down. And it's okay if it's pushing that paint, see, because it's so wet, but that's okay. It just gives an interesting look. And just tap around the edges, and it just blurs them out so that it's not a harsh line. Just tap around. I'm kind of covering up a little bit of that yellow and just getting a little more brown in there. I think I want to remove a little of this. Now that I'm thinking I've got to do glass art on this, I don't want my paint to be too wet. We're going to have to dry it, obviously, but there's the edges now that we've blurred them out. And our painting is done. That's it. You've got a gorgeous sunflower you could hang in your home or excuse me, or give as a gift or whatever. Cleaning off the brush before I put it in water. Now I'm going to set my paint aside and get this really dry, and then we are ready for the glass. Resin and glass. And I'm going to try to look at comments and take a sip because it's so hot. I'm wearing this long sleeve shirt. I don't know what I was thinking. Dina, thank you. I don't know. I think now it's just my thing. Thank you, Sybil. If you guys aren't following me already and you enjoy easy art, then come hang out with me. Just hit the follow button and you can learn a lot, and we have fun. I have the sweetest ladies on my page. A few sweet gentlemen, but it's mostly ladies. Thank you, Terry, for sprinkling. It is, Sheila. I love YouTube for that reason. So I do put all my lives over there. I need to probably go live over there, but y'all are all here, so I don't know. I just haven't done it. Thank you, Sophie. Thanks, Clara. Thank you, Pam. I'm trying to not hold this too close because I don't want it to bubble. If you use a heat gun and you hold it too close to your paint, it will bubble up because it's boiling it, and you don't want that. That's a bad look. So thank you, Tony. You guys are awesome. I'm taking a little more time to dry it because it does need to be dry before we do resin. 111, Cheryl, where is that? Where is that you live that it's 111? I know it's going to be about 90 today here in Texas, maybe a little hotter, but this is not helping with my heat flash. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, this is where the fun begins. Let me get situated. Trying to take care of my back and not get it any worse. Thank you, Mary. Yes, I appreciate you sprinkling. Thank you, Brenda. I love you, girl. So many of the ladies commenting are in my VIP group, and I love that y'all are here. Thank you so much. Okay, when you do glass art, you're going to need some crushed glass. It is so pretty. Look at this. So pretty. This is gorgeous gold. And this is a champagne color that I'm going to try to use a little of. It's so pretty because it's different than clear. I know I'm getting really excited about crushed glass, but it's different than clear because it does have the champagne color. It's just gorgeous to use. So, and then you're going to need resin. I don't want to give y'all a long speech about resin, so I won't. But if you have thought about doing resin art, I highly recommend that you do your research. Please don't go just by me or just by someone else that you watch, because not everyone has done their research and they just pick something because of price or convenience. And I want you guys to keep you and your family safe. Resin can be very dangerous to breathe in. So even if it says safe to use on the package, of course they're going to say that. You need to do some research so that you're comfortable using the product, okay? So that's all I'm going to say about it. You need gloves, so just grab a pair of rubber gloves, or, these are the best kind, the kind that fit your hand. You need a level. This was $1 at the Dollar Tree. You can use a level on your phone even, whatever. Grab your husband's, whatever you got to do. I have alcohol on hand, and I have a little spreader. I have a toothpick and a little craft stick to mix, and I've got a cup or two, for my resin and hardener. And it's 1-to-1, so it's 1 part resin, 1 part hardener. Okay, I think we've got everything we need and we are ready to go. Let me move this out of my way. Wanted to have all my supplies handy. Get my desk cleared off. You need a space that is clear, clear off a little space and have everything ready to go. So you don't want to be starting your project and then go, oh, I need to go find my level. Get everything out, and I recommend having a little checklist, especially when you start, and just be sure you've got everything before you do, and it just makes things so much easier. I believe Christy is here, and she always has my time. Look at that. Christy, I think we're in sync. First comment when I looked at the screen said, I've got your time. Thank you, my friend. Christy is an excellent artist herself. You need to go look at her page, A Painter's Daughter. You're welcome to put in your link. Guys, if you have a business, I recommend you come in as your business. And as you comment, people will be curious and click on it and go, look, I do it, so I know other people do it. So let's put our glass. And I shouldn't have put my... Now, I always say wear gloves if you're going to use glass, but I can't. So it is smart to wear gloves to put on your glass, because it is, it's glass, and machines cut it and things. So you will get pieces that will scratch you. So you need to be careful. This isn't something that kids need to do. This is an adult activity. So I really, really highly I recommend do not do this with kids. Kids just don't have the maturity to be as safe with it as they need to be. It can cut. And I just personally don't like any resin products around children. It just isn't a good practice. So, but parents make that choice themselves. That's just my advice. Let them paint and do other things. So I am kind of laying this on here pretty because I know this will go as an auction item. So I really want it to be beautiful. If when it turns out it's not perfect, I will remake another one. So don't worry if you are thinking, ooh, I want that. This would be a great gift. So even if you're like, well, I really want to donate, but I don't like sunflowers. So you may donate, period. We definitely need all the donations we can get for Kentucky. And but if you're wanting this item, think about Christmas is coming up. Do you have somebody in your family that loves sunflowers that would love this? And the way that I'm doing this, I just enjoy putting the pieces on and kind of finding the pieces that I want. But you certainly can just dump it. Some people do this and just dump it. And I always do that for the, maybe we should dump it. Maybe because we're in y'all want to see me dump it or put it nicely? Y'all let me know. So here's the nice and here's the dump, where it's just all piled. So you guys dump or nice. Luann, I get my glass on Amazon, and I have, if you go to my website, or yeah, go to my website and go to, I think it says my favorite products or something, and then you'll see my Amazon link or little Amazon button, and you can just, okay, I saw Chrissy say dump. We're going to dump. So dumping costs a little more money because you're using more glass, so that's something to consider. But it does give you a gorgeous look, and literally that's all we're doing is just kind of dumping it on. It does cover up more of your art, so you know that's always something to, you just kind of decide how you want it. So I'm going to kind of pour these on. I have it's almost like my brain will not let me dump. I just almost always put it out the way I like it. But we're going for it because this one's not for me. Wait, why are we saying nice? Oh, nice. You wanted it nice? Oh, darn. Oh, darn. Hold on. Everybody's saying nice. Oh, everybody. Okay. Now we got to hurry. Okay. Speed, Deb. Speed, Deb. We got to go into... So as you see, I'm picking out the large pieces. We're getting some of those large pieces down at the base. This is hilarious. I was like, no, Miss Jim, take more time. I won't need all that time. I don't know what universe I was thinking I was living in, because I always need more time. But yeah, most of y'all are saying nice. So here's what I do, is I just go around this perimeter with my largest pieces and then work my way out. And if you happen to see a piece that is pointy for a sunflower, then you know you want that on a tip. So that's kind of my style. And on these, this is reflective glass, so one side is like foily. That is the foily side. I don't know if y'all can even tell, but foily, you probably can't. And I always put the foil down if I can help it, but it doesn't matter because sometimes it's nice to have the other side shining. There's a point. Got a point. How are we doing on time, Christy? I'm going to kind of watch for your comment. You let me know. Just say hurry up or okay, because I don't even want to take time and look at my watch. I'm afraid to. I just want to get this glass on here. You've never done it? It's not from everyone. It's not for everyone because, you know, it is a hassle and it is expensive to do resin. But if you've been wanting to, 47 minutes in, yikes. Oh, yikes. Okay, guys, we're going to pray for time to slow down. Do we ever pray? Please, Lord, give me just a few extra seconds here and there. I'm just trying to get in a few of these champagne color because they're pretty. And I don't even know what I was saying because now I'm like in panic mode to hurry. Hurry, Deb, hurry. I want y'all to see this. It's always fun to see the process from start to finish, and, you know, I just feel like once you see someone do it from start to finish, it makes it so much more doable. Like you're like, okay, I can do that. So I really enjoy doing the whole thing. Today, I'll just say this real quick. Today is the last day. It's the 31st, right? I believe. It's Wednesday. It is. It's the 31st, so it's the last day to get into my VIP group. It's a private group that we do all kind of art and crafts and have guests come in. We do challenges and swaps, and it's just a lot of fun. So if you're wanting to know more, wanting to learn more, just go to my website, and one of the pages says my membership group, and you can read more. You're welcome to message me, ask questions, and I know that some of the girls are here watching that are in it, and they can maybe answer any questions. Oh guys, I'm just feeling panicked to get this done. How are we doing? 10 minutes. Man, this has happened to me once before, and where I'm like, I can't hurry as much as I normally would in this situation because someone's going to get this. So I don't want to, I want it to be good. You know, I want it to be laid out the way I would want it if I purchased it. So I may have to do a part 2 after this event. I don't know. I'm going to keep going and just see how much I can get on here quickly. Thank you, Christy. Yes, it's just artgracepaint.com. Art and Grace was gone. Even though I have the business license, the website was gone. But anyway, let me know if you enjoy this. I've got lots more tutorials on art, crafts, and art, glass art on Facebook and YouTube. So be sure you're following and subscribe to the YouTube and all the things. I am really working on Pinterest, and it's hard. I love Pinterest because, you know, it's great ideas and everything. So if you're on Pinterest, give me a follow there. I love to find you guys too because y'all pin great things too. So again, anyone who bids on this item, I will make sure it's perfect. And oh, let me grab that link. Somebody has probably dropped it. Let me go back and look. It is great therapy, Chris. I'm looking for the link. Thank you, Teresa. If Lisa or somebody can give me the link that it is in my video description, but I wasn't able to. Thank you, Gretchen. Thank you for sprinkling. I wasn't able to put it in the place I normally put a link. I'm watching, but trying to do this too. There we go. Thank you. Come on, pin. Got it. That is where you will make a donation if you win the high bid for this item. And of course it will be complete with resin, cured, and all beautiful. And you'll make a donation and send me a screenshot, and then I'll get your address and ship this to you when it's cured. It takes 24 hours to harden overnight. And then after that, I wait 3 full days before I ship it because you don't want the wrapping materials to stick to it, and it's still continuing to cure for about 72 hours. So I definitely don't ship before then. I'm going to keep going, guys. There's something in me that thinks I can do it, so I'm going to keep going. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Tell me something good. You can leave a prayer request if you need to. I love to go back. I write every single one of them down and pray over them. We have lots of friends that need it. I know. I've been needing it myself for my back. So it sure does help, and it brings comfort to know that people care. If you haven't told me where you live, I'd love to know. Thank you. I'm so glad y'all like this because I love it, and you just want other people to love it. And even if you never do it, it's still, I think, fun to watch. So I hope y'all have enjoyed this. I appreciate you giving your time to us today. And there's going to be so many fabulous creators. Guess who's after me, guys? If you don't know, you're in for a huge surprise. Kathy with Royal Funky Junk is after me. She is the queen of bling and always brings an amazing project. So you'll definitely want to head her way as soon as this is over, or go to Miss Jim's group, which is Crafting Fun with the Old Woman, and you can see all of the replays that you've missed and all of the ones that are to come the rest of the day there. Oh guys, we're almost good. We're almost done. I feel so close that I'm like, at least we can get all the glass down and maybe get our resin mixed. And I think, Christy, that's where we wind up a lot, you know, where I'm like right ready to pour it on and have to sign off. Okay, so it looks good from here, but I always take a second and turn it, and you will see when you turn it, like right there, I see a space that is missing a piece. So pop a piece in there and you're good. I think it can take one more. Okay, keep turning. I see one more that I could add a piece. Okay, now center is going to be a dump. I pretty much always dump in the center of my sunflowers, and I just dump this brown. I like to pile it up. So again, it costs a little more money to pile, but it gives you a really cool look. Okay, so getting it good and piled up. Do y'all feel my nerves? Oh, man. Thank you. I did cover the painting, but you guys got the tutorial. I mean, that's the important part to me, is that there's going to be a lot of people who don't want to mess with glass art, who not interested in resin. So they got that nice painting tutorial. And now anybody who's watching can go and do that. Okay, let me show y'all up close. Can y'all see? We're going to have to start the bid, and I'm not going to get the resin on it, but I will, let me just tell you quickly, I will put on gloves. I will put 1 ounce of hardener, 1 ounce of resin. I will mix those together in another cup for 3 minutes. When I mix them, they will be cloudy, and after 3 minutes, the bell dings, and they will be clear. It's like magic. And you mix very slow and easy. If you whip it like a cake, it's going to come out with tons of bubbles, and you don't want bubbles. After that, you're ready to sprinkle it on. I take a stick and I just drizzle it all over my glass. I make sure every piece of glass is covered. And once every piece of glass is covered, then I pour it on the rest of the design. Okay, after that, you're going to use a heat tool. So like a heat tool, we can't say this word, or a butane torch like from your kitchen, and you're going to quickly get out the bubbles. You don't hold it too close or too long. You just quickly get out the bubbles, and then you set it on something level for 24 hours. That's it. Okay, now let's auction. Remember, guys, that this is not going to me. You're going to pay directly to the Knott County Tourism Commission, and it is below. Let's set a timer for 1 minute. 1 minute. We don't have long, so if you want this, you've got to bid fast and go ahead and bid high. Okay, so start. After this 1 minute is off, then you will go to Royal Funky Junk, and she may have already started, and that is where you can see her next. Sorry guys, I'm making sure we go a minute. Okay, we've got a bid. We've got 35 from Regina. Thank you so much. Remember that this, Diana, oh my goodness, thank you. I was just going to say, the glass and the resin alone is expensive, so bid high. Thank you, Diana. Diana bid 75, so that's the price to beat. If you want this, I'll make sure it's perfect when you get it, and you've got to beat 75. That's a great bid for the Kentucky friends that we have that need the, oh, I just lost my timer. Well, I'm going to go until, let me just do 15 seconds. So bid fast if you want to beat that 75. And I'm going to go 15 seconds from right now. Okay, so we're going to do 15, and the last bid that I see will get it. Joni Johnson said 80. So Joni, it's going to be yours unless I see another bid quick. Maria, oh my goodness, 111? Thank you. Okay, that's it. Stop. Now let me see if that's the high. Yep, Maria Russell. Maria, you are the winner. Please make your donation to the link below. Send me a screenshot. And guys, let's go watch Kathy and support her. Spread her out to all your friends, and I'll see you there. Thank you guys for being here. Bye.